My shop is very unique. We do things differently here. For us, it's all about making them as stylish and beautiful as they can be.
When Counting Cars ended, many assumed Danny Koker's career had hit a dead end. He had shed 35 pounds from stress, faced a staggering $2.7 million lawsuit, and watched his marriage crumble. But in 2024, the Count stunned everyone with an unexpected comeback. While his previous show raked in $15 million annually, his new venture shattered expectations, doubling that revenue in just months. But the biggest twist? It had nothing to do with cars. Today, we're diving into how Danny Koker rebuilt his empire and why fans say he's almost unrecognizable. Born on January 5, 1964, in Cleveland, Ohio, Danny was destined for a life around machines. His father, a Ford executive, introduced him to the auto industry early on. But cars weren't the only passion in the Koker household. His dad was also a musician, playing for the Cathedral Quartet. By age 11, Danny had already performed at Carnegie Hall, blending his love for music with his growing obsession with mechanics. At just 8 years old, his father handed him a motorcycle, not as a gift to ride, but as a challenge to tear apart and rebuild. That moment ignited a lifelong passion for machines. By his teenage years, Danny was working side by side with his father on car projects, learning every skill firsthand. At 16, he was modifying engines, and by 18, he had transformed his 1979 Camaro Z28 into a fully street-legal race car. In 1990, Danny took an unexpected detour into television, hosting Saturday Fright at the Movies as Count Cool Rider. Dressed as a vampire, he introduced horror films with humor, motorcycles, and Elvis references. Audiences loved the character, and even after the show ended in 2001, the Count became a name that stuck with him for life. His passion for custom builds led him to establish Count's Customs, a small Las Vegas shop specializing in motorcycles. His work quickly turned heads, especially after crafting a stunning 1932 Ford Roadster. By 2002, he expanded into a larger space, diving into classic cars and custom parts. Then, in 2004, everything changed. Rock legend Ozzy Osbourne commissioned a one-of-a-kind motorcycle. Danny designed a bat-themed chopper that went viral, instantly putting Count's Customs on the map. By 2010, Danny had turned his shop into a full-fledged brand, branching out into a tattoo parlor, a rock bar, Count's Vamped, and a merchandise empire. What began as a passion project had grown into a 30,000-square-foot business with over 50 employees, proving Danny Koker was far from done. Danny's path to mainstream fame took off in 2009 when he made his first Pawn Stars appearance, appraising a 1968 Mustang GT Fastback. As the owner of Count's Customs, his deep car knowledge and larger-than-life personality made him an instant fan favorite. Over the next 3 years, he appeared in 23 episodes, earning the nickname The Count, a nod to his horror movie host days. After nearly walking away from the show following a heated clash with Rick Harrison, Danny was given more creative control, strengthening their on-screen chemistry. In 2011, producer Brent Montgomery happened to witness Danny negotiating for a rare 1970 Plymouth Superbird. Seeing his raw passion for cars, Montgomery knew Danny could carry his own show. On August 13, 2012, Counting Cars premiered on the History Channel, following Danny and his crew as they hunted, restored, and sold classic vehicles. The show was an instant success, debuting to 3.1 million viewers, at times even outperforming Pawn Stars. By 2014, it aired in 150 countries and was translated into 38 languages. However, its popularity had an unexpected downside. Las Vegas police reported a 37% increase in classic car thefts, some linked to the show's influence. Danny's signature rocker style, long hair, all-black outfits, and skull-themed designs made him impossible to miss. He was deeply superstitious, believing in a lucky leather jacket he had worn since 1989, refusing to wash it, and even sewing $10,000 into a pocket for spontaneous purchases. One of the show's most emotional moments came when he restored a Vietnam veteran's Corvette and gifted it to the widow, bringing him to tears. The heartfelt episode became the highest rated in the show's history, drawing 4.3 million viewers. With Counting Cars soaring in popularity, Count's Customs expanded from a modest 7,000 square foot shop to a massive 40,000 square foot facility. By 2020, Danny's 50-person team was completing 75 custom builds per year, generating over $15 million annually. Merchandise sales brought in an additional $3 million by 2021, and by 2022, his venture into rare car parts accounted for 20% of his total revenue. Danny's reputation for craftsmanship attracted A-list clients, including Ozzy Osbourne, LeBron James, and Shaquille O'Neal. One of his most ambitious projects was restoring a $1 million 1965 Rolls-Royce Phantom 5, once owned by John Lennon. He also led a $2.5 million restoration for the Las Vegas Mob Museum, transforming vintage Cadillacs into bulletproof replicas worthy of a gangster's getaway. Beyond the world of custom cars, Danny launched Count's Vamped Rock Bar and Grill in 2012, a hotspot where music and motorheads collided. By 2022, the venue was pulling in $8 million annually, hosting over 500 live shows each year. In 2018, he partnered with a brewery to debut Count's Custom Brew, a craft beer line that quickly gained traction across Nevada. Music remained a major part of Danny's life. His hard rock band, Count's 77, made waves with their self-titled debut album in 2014, reaching number 26 on the Billboard Hard Rock chart. Their 2017 follow-up climbed even higher, peaking at number 15. The band toured nationally, played at major festivals like Rocklahoma, and by 2022 had sold over 500,000 records. From restoring classic cars to dominating the rock scene, Danny Koker turned his passions into an empire, proving that creativity, relentless work, and an undying love for machines can fuel massive success. Yet, behind the scenes, his reality was far from glamorous. When Counting Cars premiered in 2012, it became an instant hit, but the relentless workload took a toll. Danny often pulled 18-hour workdays without a break, and by 2015, the stress had caused him to drop 35 pounds in just 3 months. By 2018, filming obligations forced him to turn down roughly 37 custom jobs per month, costing Count's Customs nearly $4.8 million annually. Tensions with producers also mounted, particularly over staged drama. In 2019, Danny reached his breaking point, storming off set after refusing to fake a conflict with a client. Production halted for 3 days, resulting in a $180,000 loss. The show's grueling schedule also strained his personal life. He missed important family events and admitted to struggling with loneliness. Legal troubles only made matters worse. Between 2014 and 2021, Count's Customs faced multiple lawsuits alleging fraud, embezzlement, and overcharging, forcing Danny to pay over $1.2 million in legal fees. As Counting Cars grew, so did skepticism about its authenticity. Leaked documents in 2016 revealed that many spontaneous moments were actually scripted, leading to a 32% drop in online engagement. In 2018, a former cast member claimed that 70% of the drama was fabricated. And in 2019, a viral video exposed a crew member planting a for sale sign on a car just before Danny discovered it. With backlash mounting, the History Channel considered canceling the show, but instead enforced stricter guidelines, requiring at least 60% of the content to be real. The pressure strained Danny's marriage, leading Corey to file for separation in 2020. They reconciled on Christmas Day, prompting Danny to scale back Counting Cars and step away from Count's Vamped. On December 14, 2021, Counting Cars was quietly canceled after 10 seasons. The final 12-episode season ended abruptly, leaving fans confused. Danny went silent for 47 days, while Count's Customs erased all traces of the show. Speculation ran wild until January 30, 2022, when Danny posted a cryptic message hinting at new ventures. Without TV deadlines, Count's Customs thrived, tackling high-end restorations and embracing cutting-edge technology. By 2024, business doubled to $45 million, with celebrity clients like Chris Hemsworth and Snoop Dogg, whose lowrider collaboration sold out in 48 hours. Behind the success, Danny faced personal battles. A 2018 heart condition led him to transform his lifestyle, while a 2017 addiction struggle resulted in a 30-day jail sentence. Instead of hiding, he rebuilt trust, advocated for self-care, and used his journey to inspire others. In 2024, Danny stepped away from cars to focus on music. Counts 77 launched the Grease and Gears Tour, blending rock, symphony, and classic cars, grossing $100 million in a month. He pledged 50% of profits to preserving muscle cars, gaining Elon Musk's support for sustainable fuel, proving his legacy was bigger than counting cars.